Hey, Bulls and Bears, it is Friday. We have a lot to talk about. Prices rising everywhere. Gas prices took a huge surge. We all knew this was coming. Prices rising everywhere. Let's take a look at some other news today. We're going to talk about the markets. We're going to talk about the cost of living and some entertainment items and some not so entertainment items that are going up in price. And please let me know down below if this is going to affect you or not. The ones that's really going to affect me is the rising gas prices, but there's also Netflix raising their rates and Amazon Prime raising their rates. That one might affect me a little bit. I still buy a bit of stuff off Amazon. First, let's take a look at the gas prices. This is stunning, but not so stunning if you've been paying attention. Most of us have been expecting this, and I expect oil to go 100 plus per barrel. And for those of you that have been on this channel, we've been talking about that for over 2 years now, that prices were going to continue to rise, including oil prices continuing to rise. Let's take a look here. $91.92. Earlier today, crude was over $92. We actually saw a peak up at about $92.80. So nearly touching $93 earlier today here on Friday, February 4th. And let's take a look at a national average for gas prices. We did see the big jump up to about $3.40, dip back down, but now up again, and expect it to continue to go higher. I fully expect to be the average here in California to be $5 a gallon before too long. And excluding some surprise situation where there's an outage or a massive grid failure scenario, I see prices continuing to rise in just about all areas that we focus on here. The market, higher stock market, oil, gas prices higher, home prices higher, automobile prices higher. But it's not just that. Combine that with the fact that people, the average U.S. household, the average U.S. consumer / worker is in record levels of debt. This combination of rising prices, record levels of debt, and the party is just getting started. What are people going to do when prices double from here, when they triple from here? Wages are not keeping up. People are going to get more and more desperate. And we saw it again in the fourth quarter. I had read that casinos made another record quarter. Now, we had previously talked about the third quarter 2021 as being record profits for casinos, but then now the fourth quarter numbers are out, and that was another record profits. And someone down in comments here on this channel had suggested that people are so desperate that it's the equivalent of playing the lottery. People are going in not just for fun or entertainment, but because they're so desperate to win. And we see bigger lottery jackpots now, more people trying to get the get rich quick type of thing. More people jumping into so-called get-rich-quick schemes, and a lot of people getting burned, unfortunately. So yeah, people are getting more desperate. I think they're taking more chances, and they're looking to get rich at the casino, I guess. But the house typically always wins. You may win a few rounds or a few hands, but if you keep playing, unless you take your profits and run, it's like that song, right? Go on, take the money and run. Let me clear my throat. Go on, take the money and run. Hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, that was pretty bad. Next, Netflix raising prices. Just a couple dollars a month. But it's interesting, even companies making very nice profits, we still see this trend of rising prices. Now, Amazon, it's as simple as just canceling the plan. Netflix, as simple as just canceling the plan. The reason I say Amazon is because Amazon Prime prices are going up, but gas prices, not so simple. If you're someone that has to commute, you've got to drive kids to different schools, I'm feeling the pinch on the gas prices. Netflix, I'll just cancel. Amazon Prime, I don't know if I could cancel that one. Now, we've spoken a little bit critically here of Amazon, but it's not just the men at the top getting rich. Amazon also helps a lot of smaller businesses. There's a lot of smaller sellers on there that some of them make a living on Amazon. But it's interesting, even some of the most profitable companies they're not keeping their prices steady. They're raising their prices. Look at the oil companies, record profits. We just talked about it a few weeks ago. Exxon. Are they going to lower their prices because they're going to pass along the savings and the higher earnings? Or are they going to go ahead and cut their prices? Of course not. They're going to raise their prices, and the squeeze is on. The squeeze is on. You see, people often say that prices are simply just supply and demand. Of course, that's a big part of it, and that's the main part of it. But there's also greed. There's also greed. If it wasn't for greed, then we wouldn't see prices rising like they are. So these oil companies, again, are making record profits. That means they don't have to raise their prices. It's not just that they're running out of oil, that there's too much demand and not enough oil. No, it's greed. And the same thing with Amazon. Amazon, very nice profits. They don't have to raise their prices, but they are. And once companies get in a position to squeeze you, once they are the only option, they're going to continually raise their prices. Look at cable TV. A lot of people don't have options for cable TV. It's usually 1, 2 cable companies if you're lucky. And then the other options may be satellite TV. A lot of people are going to the sticks like Roku and Amazon Fire Stick for their television needs. And I say needs or maybe wants. Do they need it or do they want it? People want to be entertained. We go to YouTube to be entertained. Let's talk about YouTube and profits. Hollywood Reporter, YouTube ad revenue tops $8.6 billion, beating Netflix for the fourth quarter 2021. And as I report this, maybe you'll see an ad play on this video. And I guess that we can all be thankful that YouTube's free unless you're buying YouTube Premium. It doesn't cost anything. You just have to sit through a few ads unless you've got some sort of blocker set up on your browser. But the squeeze is on, folks. Everything's going up. Anyone predicting a crash, and I've been watching videos of YouTubers and bloggers for years predicting a deflationary crash. Sure, someday that might happen, but over the next, in the near future, over the next few months and years, I don't see anything bringing these markets down, bringing these prices down. We're in a mess, folks, and it's just getting started. Now, I feel really sorry for the younger people in this country. What's it going to be like in 5-10 years from now? It's anyone's guess, but I think it's going to be a lot more people dependent on some sort of payout. And when you're dependent on someone or something for a payout just to live, just to survive, then you're going to be under the thumb of someone that you might not want to be under the thumb of. And you might have to jump through a lot of hoops that you don't want to jump through just to continue to get the handouts and payouts. All right, folks, so buckle up. Things are likely to get more expensive, and I hope you're investing well to try to keep up with these times, everybody.